I knew I always wanted to be a veterinarian. I also knew that due to my atypical upbringing, I didn't have funding and or assistance through college. So my junior year, I actually decided to join the military so that way I would have a way to pay for college and kind of create and build a future. During undergrad, I was a major triple minor, so a biological physical sciences major with minors in biology, psychology, and chemistry. I worked full-time as well, and then I also drilled, and I did drills once a month, typical military, 2 weeks in the summer. Drill for the National Guard, you go to whatever your unit is stationed and you perform whatever job you have, so whatever your MOS is. My MOS was a 9-1 Bravo, which is a wheeled vehicle mechanic. So drill weekends were spent working on trucks, 5 tons Humvees, doing repairs and basic maintenance. And then during undergrad, I was attached to what was called a forward support company. So we went out and supported the artillery batteries that were firing. So we were out in the field like every month down at Camp Atterbury. In my application cycle, I had spoken with a doctor who said, lean into what makes you unique. So in all my essays and any questions I had pertaining to that where I could capitalize on my individualness outside of GPA and school world, I leaned in heavily to like my foster care and that situation and how I ended up into the military and capitalizing on my military experience, because some people probably get annoyed with how much I talk about the military, but it is my life and it is a part of me and it is what makes me stand out compared to other people. So I leaned into that very heavily. I didn't really know much about Michigan State at all. I didn't realize they had such a strong VDL here and like pathology program and just so much more than the school classroom teaching. So once I got here and I realized all the opportunities here, I was like, whew, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise that I got in here and not somewhere else. All of first year, I was working on transitioning from Indiana Army National Guard to active Army through a program called the HPSP, which is the Health Professional Scholarship Program. So they pay for 3 out of my 4 years of veterinary school, and I get a monthly stipend while in school. Because I am prior service, I was kind of bumped up the list in terms of applicants because I do have 8 years under my belt enlisted side before I would be an officer. So I finished that first year. I did get into active Army and get that all transitioned second semester of first year. So now I no longer have to drill during school, which is the big thing I was looking forward to with this scholarship. I can focus completely on school right now. Veterinary doctor was always the goal, like that was my life. There was no plan B. So I always envisioned that, but I never imagined, if you would ask me freshman year if I was ever gonna be in the military, answer would have been no. So I don't think I ever imagined being in the military or commissioned or even adding a master's, like adding so much more to my plate. I don't think I would have ever believed I could accomplish as much as I have in addition to that doctorate.